Oh, good day, Toots. Bruce here. Oh, we got another tiny project in here, I hope. Right away, though, we know what's wrong. It looks like the rope has broken or cut itself off there. And if you look really, really close, I think we've got an issue with the eyelet. So first of all, I'm going to see if I've got one of those in the shed. We'll just swap it out. And so I'll come back in just a bit. Thanks, guys. Alright, let's get this on the stand and have a look. Okay, it's probably a 10mm socket. Neighbors think I'm crazy talking to myself. Here we go. But I'm talking to a camera. 3 bolts. Feels like it's coming out of the block instead of the... Yep. Okay. I need a 10mm wrench. Okay. So now, what happened was, the stud just came out of the motor here. The stud just like that. On the other side here. I'll just put it back on right now with a deep socket. Good. Put the tank back on. And see what we got. Okay, this is the broken one. And this is the one I have. But it looks to me like the circumference is a little bit bigger. You see that? And same with this Honda GX, probably off of a generator. So that's too bad. So now I'm just going to have to make sure this eyelet here is repaired before I put a new rope on. So when I figure that out, I'll get back to you. Alright, I'm just getting the grease off of it. So my plan is to put some solder on this side, and then we're going to reinsert it into the slot here away from the wear of the rope, so that the rope is actually wearing not there, but there. I don't know. Maybe we can do it, maybe we can't. So now this is clean, I'm going to get rid of this gas. Sorry about that. Okay. So, I'm going to put this in the vise like this. I don't know what the best angle is. Like that. Or probably even like that. Flux. Put some flux right on our thingy-me-jiggy here. As soon as I get the hole covered up, I can grind out anything that's left over. Are you watching? You're not even watching. Not a shame. Alright, so now I've got this in the vise. I'm just going to grind the lead off, and then after we grind the lead off with the files, we'll clean the lead out of the grooves of the files. So it's going good. I'll show you what's going on here. See that? Get a smaller file. Okay, now it's starting to look like something. Okay, I am going to try sticking that in there. We'll do a nice close-up for you. Right there. Get rid of the matches. I don't like working on a dirty bench. Okay, so this, you can see where the rope pulls through, so we want that. We want this side. I think my lead is on that side, so I want the rope to rub on this side. It's going to work. I need a punch. Sometimes you just got to do what you got to do. This is an upside down chisel. And I'm just going to tap that in. It's going. Well, I'm going to just put this down for a bit and think about this, guys. Alright, tubes, I've got 5 spools of tension on this, but only 4 loops of rope, and then enough to reach the loop in the handlebar. Wish I could speak. Alright, so let's do this. I sometimes make things more difficult than they should be. The 3 nuts that hold the rewind on. Put the 1 loop knot in here. We'll tighten that up later. Alright, now we'll just get the little 1/4 inch ratchet. So I just hope that little clip will stay there. I'm just trying to save the single nuts on the dough. So as in every old lawnmower now, we have a broken throttle cable, so we'll see if we can adjust that. Thanks for watching, tubes. Okay, we're back. Now, as you can see, this is the throttle choke cable, and it's broken right here. And what's happening is the choke is not coming off. It's blowing black smoke all the time. So I'm going to try and fix this. The handle up there, throttle control is right here. We're going to take that off and see if we can stick a new one on exactly the same size. I've got a couple of old cables from the shop, and we're going to just see if we can make this happen. So if you look here, this is the new one, and this was the old one, the new old one. There's a bit of a ridge here on the old one, but not a full ring. So I might have to grind that off carefully. I think I can do that. the bench grinder. So I'll just use this on the bench grinder and I'll be right back. Okay, I got lucky, guys. I found an old cable in the shed, and there it is right there. And that's the choke position, and then we can take it to the off position. So while we have it on the stand, let's just look at the spark plug. I bet you. Sorry about that. I bet you with the choke on all the time, it's black. Pretty black, eh? BPRES, I think I have one of those. So that's because the choke was always on, right? I think we'll just replace that. If I remember correctly, these are gapped at 28 thousandths. I know, a standard measurement gap for a metric plug, right? Perfect. We'll just, instead of fiddling around with the old one, we'll just pop this new one in there. It's nice to have the exact plug that came out of it. Okay, so I just took and blew the dust out of this air filter for now. Now I'm going to go see if she runs. Alright, I just reconnected this drive, so we'll see if we got it. Looks like it. Looks like it. So I'm just going to go do a little mowing in the back alley, and we'll come back and sharpen the blade and change the oil. Alright guys, now we're going to change the oil on this by taking that out and dumping it sideways. That's the way these Hondas operate. It's strange to me, but oh well. And then we'll look at the blade system underneath this one. So look at this, we got two different blades, eh? And they're pretty rough, but we'll just put an edge on them and we'll see how it goes. And we'll get the broccoli out of it, off up from underneath. Might as well take the blade off now, eh? On there. That's it, folks.